Hello brothers and sisters, welcome, may Allah's blessings be upon you. Assalamu alaikum, I invite you today to share dawah with me according to the message of Allah, given to the prophets of Islam, the truth and beginning to understand the mysteries of existence. Today's lecture will be about the Dajjal. Hello, I'm Shaheed al-Shaheed. I've been a follower of the word for the last 13 years. In that time I've focused most of my efforts on the revelations of the Dajjal as told by the 40,000 prophets of Allah, and in particular the last and final prophet, Muhammad Salam al-Faqwahum. There is some confusion as to how Muhammad is the final prophet, but we are told of the last messenger who is yet to come. The last messenger is Shaheed, the ultimate Shaheed, who has no more message from Allah than the one already there, the message revealed to Muhammad. Therefore Muhammad is the final prophet, and Shaheed, the ultimate Shaheed, is the last messenger. Kil min sabil razas ila nasuf tiyah. Either path leads to the same destination. In today's lecture, I'd like to focus on what the Prophet called As-Sayyid min Ma, the master of illusion, meaning the Dajjal, the Antichrist. A great example of this is the Twin Towers. We are led to believe this was the work of Islamic extremists, by the media of which the Dajjal has full control over. What really gave the game away was the moment the towers collapsed. Before the collapse, the New York fireman said, "We can put a line on this, no problem," meaning we can put this out. They are firemen. Then the towers were blown up using explosives. You can tell this by the way the building came down. They fell faster than gravity itself, and the fact you can see what are called explosion squibs. This sick act cost 5,000 people, innocent people, their lives, and they blame the whole thing on Islam. Infijal al-Dajjal. The Dajjal detests Islam for it's what Shaheed, the Dajjal's nemesis, chooses to believe. Another example of this is when they let off a nuclear bomb in Poland. You would think this will be on the news at the time. Did they let off a nuclear bomb in Poland? Some people say they did, some people say they didn't. Well, it is written, Im irada jalabal azim na ila isha ka karibi ka kuwa al tawalada. They will bring great fire to Isha as soon as he is born. A nuclear bomb is great fire, but it will not put a scratch on Shaheed, for Allah made him indestructible. This indestructibility is the reason for the Dajjal's jealousy of Isha. For the Dajjal is only a mortal. You could kill him like an ordinary man. And this is the way the Dajjal has, this is why the Dajjal has intense hatred for him. And that's why the Prophet refers to the Dajjal as the Antichrist. Another example of the Dajjal's hatred of Islam is the death of Lady Diana, Princess of Wales, or rather her murder. At the time, Diana was the most famous and therefore the most influential person on the planet, and was about to accept her deen, Islam. The Dajjal knew the world would be influenced. Some people would be influenced into becoming Muslim because of this, and set about her murder, but to make it look like an accident. What gave the game away was the fact the Mercedes car involved had earlier had its entire electronics stripped out and replaced with means to drive the car out of the driver's control. The driver's airbag was already inflated as it entered the tunnel. Then the throttle was opened fully. We know what happened next. Another example of the Dajjal's hatred of Islam is the case of Mike Tyson, where he is alleged to have raped a young woman. It seems to me, beyond coincidence, that this incident happened shortly after he took his deen, his acceptance of Islam. In reality, a young woman does not even talk to a man unless she wants to get his trousers off. Why was a young woman and man alone in a hotel room late at night? To make airpics models? Do you see what the Prophet called Al-Sayyid Mirwan, the master of illusion? I would like to conclude this lecture with another example of Al-Sayyid Mirwan. The media paints a picture that women are second-class citizens in Islam, when in truth the woman is above the man. We are shown pictures of Muslim women by the media, and always every time they're wearing the hijab, when the hijab is a cultural thing, not an Islamic thing. The Prophet said, Ida wahid imra kusuz juz al-dita fuma hiwa faidin, which means if a woman dresses and her private parts are covered, then she is in deen. The hijab is fear of a woman's sexuality and is nothing to do with Islam. Thank you, brothers and sisters, intellect scholars, thinkers. Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings be with you.